It's trap.
Okay.
It's trauma.
For real?
It's trauma.
Trauma?
Huh? No. It's short.
It's short?
Short. Short.
Okay, see you later.
No.
See you later.
Yeah.
Find Daddy.
Huh?
You gonna close the door for me? Thank you, big girl. What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of the Judge Yo Mama podcast. I truly have a heart to see women thrive in life, in business, in motherhood, in entrepreneurship, all of that. But I'm learning more and more that it is about us growing as a person. If we work on ourselves, if we work on growing and improving and being better than we were a year ago, 10 years ago, yesterday, it will positively influence who we are now and who we are to become. That's the baby. It's real out here. But I'm reading a book called Your Best Year Ever by Michael Hyatt. Just trying to prepare my mind for the year ahead. I'm truly believing that I am going to experience some things in life that I've never experienced, like the exciting, happy, I feel like purpose is here kind of experience, right? But in the first chapter, it talks about believing the possibilities. Believing the possibilities. And I told you guys before in previous episodes that I am really passionate about, baby. I am passionate about helping people realize that you have possibilities. You may be at a job or in a living situation that you seem like it's the end. It seems like this is all it will ever be. And I know that feeling. I know what it feels like to think like I went to school. I did all of the things to experience what I thought would just be this ultimate life, and it ends up not being that. It ends up being kind of boring. You end up still not being able to pay all your bills, even though you went and got the degree, even though you went and did the thing that they told you to do. I had to adjust that real quick. I am so committed in betting on myself this year that is crazy. And so I decided to read this book, and it's talking about limiting beliefs versus liberating truths. So an example of a limiting belief is saying like, I don't have enough time to start a podcast, right? I just don't have the time. I don't see it, Angel. Like, I got this going on. I have that going on. I have a client that I work with, and I call her Shirley. Shirley has kids. Shirley has a whole spouse at home. Shirley works a job providing for her family, but Shirley also has a desire to help other people overcome different traumas. But Shirley says Shirley doesn't have time. I've been there. I get it. I'm not saying that you don't have the time, but how can we shift that a little bit? Because to be quite honest with you, I've said that multiple times myself. And working with different clients, I am like, I don't have the time. But I have a friend, shout out to K. Kelly Consulting. I have a friend who recommended that I track my time, right? Track every project, every task that I'm doing for my clients, and as well as for my own personal business. Track everything, time it using an app called Clockify. And when I tell you, I was like, yo, I'm over here thinking something is taking me an hour and a half to do. Excuse me. I'm over here thinking it's taking me so long to complete this task. When quite honestly, when I look at the data, it really only took me like 45 minutes. And so now I'm cheating myself, saying, oh, it feels like I don't have this time, when in reality, I do, right? So a liberating truth would be, I have enough time to get the things done that I need to get done. right? Another limiting belief. I don't have the resources that I need to start a podcast. Since hey, I'm gonna go to where I'm at, right? I don't have the resources, the microphone, all of those things. Do you have a phone? Can it record audio? Boom, baby, there's your podcast. There you go. I know people will say you need that, you want high quality. Yeah, if you have the money to invest in that, do that. If you have the money and the resources to do that, do that. If you do not, you can go after what it is that you want to go after. If you want to be a coach, be a coach. If you want to help people learn how to draw because that's what you're passionate about, do that. Turn the camera on and do it. Put it out there. Whatever it is. And of course, people not gonna like it. People not gonna agree. Everybody gonna critique something. Whether you're doing good or you're not. Whether you're moving towards your goals or whether you're sitting at home. Somebody got something to say. And it doesn't matter. Like, it literally does not matter what anybody else has to say. It's what do you say? What do you say about yourself? What do you say about your situation? What do you say about what it is that you desire to do? If you want to be a teacher, go do what you need to do to be a teacher. Find the resources. Figure it out. But if you're sitting at home talking about what I don't have, what I can't do, what I don't have the credentials to go after that job, go after it anyway. Go after what it is that you are desiring to do, what you're passionate about. Now, if you're trying to do something that brings harm to somebody, don't even sit down somewhere. But if you're desiring to do something that's going to uplift people, that's going to bring positive change into someone else's life, into your life, go for it. Do it. Why not? This life ain't guaranteed. You're not guaranteed to make it to the new year. So you might want to start now. Leave a legacy. One of the main reasons why I'm doing this podcast is so that I can leave this as a piece of my legacy for my girls. So when I'm going on, because I'm not going to always be here. So when I'm going on to the other side, the upper room, when Jesus, come on, life, where my people at? When I'm gone, my girls got something to listen to. So that they know their mama was out here trying to get it. Right? Trying to lead and live by example. I don't want my girls out here thinking that they can only do one thing or be one thing, that they can only experience what they see around them. No, I'm living and doing what I gotta do so that I can experience something new, experience some things in life that I've never experienced before, that my parents couldn't experience, that my ancestors didn't experience. I want my girls to be better than me. I want my girls to have way more opportunities than I did. But it starts with my thinking. It starts with me saying, no, Angel, your bank account might be on zero, but girl, you have everything that you need to do what it is to get you to your next place, to get you to your next step, right? Angel, you have a voice, use it. I also have to challenge myself in this season because y'all know I'm launching different things. I got some stuff that I am crazy excited about sharing with y'all for the new year. But guess what? I have to attack the limiting belief that people ain't gonna pay for it. Angel, one of my biggest, y'all getting the juicy stuff right now. One of the biggest challenges that I've had to overcome is me thinking I'm gonna start something else. Angel, you starting something else. Ain't nobody, people out there, they not worrying about, they like, Angel, you doing too much. Angel always starting something, but she ain't finishing it. My limiting belief has been, Angel, you gonna start, but you ain't gonna finish. Angel, you'll execute, but then you just leave it. And people not gonna wanna buy into that no more. They sick and tired of seeing new stuff. That has been a limiting belief until I had a good friend of mine share with me, Angel, I admire your ability to always think creatively and you're not afraid to execute. That was the oomph that I needed to keep going in this recent season. I'm so excited about where I am, the clarity that I have. And let me tell you, the only way I could get to this space that I'm in is me executing, right? Me saying, I don't know what's to come of it, but it seems interesting. Let's try it. I don't know what I'm going to get out of this course or out of this program, but I'm going to invest the money. I ain't got it, but I'm going for it. I am putting me in the game. And when I put me in the game and the money on the line, I got to show up, right? I'm going to give it my all, right? A lot of the times, a lot of people need to put money where their mouth is. If you say you about that life, put the money up so that you can show up. Period. Listen, we got to challenge what we're saying to ourselves. What are you saying to yourselves? Are you saying that you don't have enough money? Are you saying you don't have the resources? Are you saying that people ain't going to believe you? Are you saying because you tried last year, it didn't work and you failed, that you're not going to do it no more? It's just not going to work. That ain't true. What did you learn from the failure? What was the lesson gained from that? How can you implement what's necessary and grow and keep going? There would be no Apple if Steve said, nah, I don't think this is it. They ain't with it. They don't see what I see. Steve Jobs saw something else. He thought in the future. He was looking for ways to be innovative. He was thinking of things that we didn't have and said, how can I bring that thing which the world doesn't have yet? And each of us have an apple in, come on, somebody. Each of us have an apple in us, but you got to believe it. I'm believing that what I'm doing is an apple. It ain't no iPhone. But I'm believing it will bring impact and change just like the iPhone, just like the Macs changed the game, just like the MacBooks and the iPads and all of that stuff changed the game. I'm believing that what I'm doing is going to set not only my family up, but those who are connected to me and that come along with me on this journey. I believe that it's really about to change the game. I'm just crazy enough to believe that. And it's all right if you ain't with it. It's all right if it's not for you. This podcast ain't for everybody. And I'm cool with that. But who it's for, and it resonates. Right? If this ain't for you, on to the next. I got a million ways to get it. Choose one. Bring it back. Now double your money. And if that's you, if that's what you want, it ain't for you, on to the next. That's all right. I don't have to be for everybody. I'm finally in a place where I ain't for everybody, and I realize that. And I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with it. But what I'm not cool with is you not giving yourself and those around you in this world your gift because you think you ain't enough, because you think you don't have it all. Nobody does, right? I don't have it, but I'm going for it. I'm going to get it so that I can create other opportunities to sow into other people. They need to see us push. They need to see the positivity. They need to see the possibilities, because everybody's not going to have access. Everybody's not going to have what they need. Even if we all glow up and give back resources, somebody's going to go without, but somebody needs to see your story. Somebody needs to see that if I just keep going, if I believe and I change my thinking, if I go from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, that I have everything that I need. And just remember, if I don't tell y'all nothing else, I believe that everything you need is inside of you. You just got to go and get it. That doesn't mean that you're perfect. That doesn't mean that you have to have all the things together. There are people who you will attract that will come alongside you, that will help you, that will complement you in ways and in areas that are so necessary to where you're going. But it don't matter if they don't know where you at. It doesn't matter if you don't do the work to get clear and figure out who you are and what you desire to bring to work. It don't matter if you don't tell nobody. You don't have to, now listen, you ain't got to tell everybody what you got going on. But tell somebody that you trust. And for me, I got a tight-knit circle who know what's going on and what I'm working for and what I'm working towards. And ultimately, I have the Lord. The Lord know it all, because the Lord is the one directing me and telling me which way to go. If you ain't got you a Lord, get you a Lord. You can get my Lord. You can get Jesus Christ. So, what are your limiting beliefs? I need you to get out a sheet of paper real quick. If you're driving in the car, pause the episode till you get home, and then press play when you get home and situate it. Don't be trying to drive and do all the things. If you are in the drive-through line, listen to this. But if you're in the line at Cookout, make sure you give me a peanut butter fudge with Oreos milkshake, okay? Appreciate it. But for real, get you a sheet of paper. And on one side of the sheet of paper, I need you to write down all of your limiting beliefs. What is all the negative stuff that you're saying to yourself? Get it all out on paper so that it's no longer up here, that it's out on paper, and now you can address it. And this is more than just doing affirmations. This is literally telling yourself, I have what I need. So I need you to challenge it, get it down on paper, and let's work through it. The rest of the month, we're going to be talking about how to set yourself up to have your best year ever. All right? I'm about to get out of here so I can go get this baby a bath. But until next week, peace, y'all.